Welcome to Bear Download at ChicagoTribune.com. Lombardi Trophy Edition, Dan. We won it. It's all over.
It's been about 29 years since they brought this thing in the building, and they're looking for another one this year.
How about that? All right, Bears are getting ready to go down to Carolina on Sunday, play the Panthers. Might be without Jermon Bushrod. Bushrod, left tackle, was injured in practice on Wednesday. Did not practice on Thursday. Didn't even attend the portion that was open to the media. And the Bears are preparing as if they're going without him. And we saw Michael Ola, who has played left guard in place of Matt Slauson the last 3 weeks. Saw him at left tackle during the open portion of practice. What do you make of this, Dan? It's a pretty big development for the offense.
I think when we went into training camp, we started with the storyline of, hey, this Bears offensive line returns intact, all 5 stars, the continuity is going to be key. But we also said, look, this doesn't happen 2 years in a row. There's going to be injuries up front. Were the Bears expecting this number of injuries and these, this level of severity of the injuries up front? No, they weren't. And so obviously that's a huge loss. Replacing Jermon Bushrod with Michael Ola, it's apples and oranges in this case. Michael Ola has done a great job filling in for Matt Slauson, but now he's sliding out into a whole different position, a whole different role. It's going to take a lot for this offense to sort of withstand this blow, and they're going to have to adapt their play calling accordingly.
Yeah, had a chance to talk to Ola after practice about the differences between playing guard and tackle, and he said the main thing is fluidity, because you're in space on the edge. A defensive end doesn't have to be as gap conscious as he does inside. So Ola understands that his feet are going to have to be smooth. He's going to have to be able to anchor, hands ready to fire. It's a different challenge.
Well, and your hope also is that Matt Slauson is good enough not only to play on Sunday, but to last, because if he's not, now all of a sudden you're juggling a lot of different pieces. You may have, Roberto Garza, another factor in this. Sure. Where does everybody play? And Mark Trestman essentially said, he can't go into hypotheticals right now. They're just going to move a lot of pieces around to make this thing work. We'll see how it gets done.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, and we'll continue to know more as the Bears release their injury report on Friday. But for now, stay tuned to ChicagoTribune.com for updates. For Dan Wiederer, I'm Rich Campbell, and that'll do it for this edition of Bear Download.